think you have to let it go. But
I'm not gonna sing
again,
the song, but let it go.
what song is that?
Frozen.
Oh, Frozen.
Yeah.
I don't think I even saw
All right, well, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin,
I'm Tarsha.
and this is Conversations with the Crawleys, and we are, of course, the Crawleys.
Well, I hope so.
Be messed up if we just start false flagging and putting somebody else up here.
I guess.
All right, so here's the thing. This episode is all about Married at First Sight, one of the shows that we watch. We've been doing recaps, reactions this entire season, and I don't know about you,
What?
but this season seemed to drag for me.
Yeah, this season was just like, woo, when are y'all going to make a decision? Hurry up.
Because in some respects, I think that we had a lot of decisions that were already just quite obvious.
Right.
So now it's like, oh yes, I know you got to fulfill your episode order.
Right.
But so
yeah,
we're at the point now where decision day is right around the corner.
Correct.
I know they had that special with some of the previous couples.
Right, they had on there, which I was surprised. Like one of the couples made it, and they were the couple I didn't think we are gonna make it.
Yeah, so we are not 100% on this. There's some folks that surprise us. I think we've got a pretty good tap on this season, but
I hope so. You just
we'll
never
see.
know, right? Because
Right.
some people want to persevere, really want to make the relationship work because they don't want to get a divorce.
Right.
Just like any other marriage, right?
But I'm just letting y'all know, if Paige and Chris, for whatever reason, if she's like, I want to give him another chance, listen.
If you see my body jump across the screen, like, where did she come from? Like, no,
we're going to have some issues. There's going to be some stuff going on. All right, so I think that one's pretty obvious. I don't expect Chris and Paige to, although with the clips, it was like she's still meeting with him. They're in the car, they're talking.
I don't.
Let it go.
Yeah, I think you have to let it go. But
I'm not going to sing the song, but let it go.
What song is that?
Frozen.
Oh, Frozen.
Yeah.
I don't think I even saw Frozen.
We didn't. I just know that song.
Thank the Lord. Yes. I was over the Disney years.
Thank God.
But Chris is going to be Chris.
Chris doing
so
Chris
it just
things.
depends on what Chris you're going to get. Are you going to get the happy Chris?
Right.
Like, I'm going to come in like nothing happened and that we're still together in my head, Chris?
Right.
And we can make it work, Chris? Or are we going to get, I'm in a moody mood, Chris?
Right.
And and y'all taping me.
And nobody's being fair to me. And
right. So we'll see what Chris we get.
But I don't expect them to go forward.
I hope not. For Paige's sake.
Again.
But again.
That would, yeah.
I don't.
All right. Yeah. And then our other couple, well, Virginia and Erik.
I think they're gonna stay together. I think they're gonna stay together because I don't know, they got this weird connection.
They're that couple that was on the previous season, where it was like the ones that were from the recap. That
if they could do that, I mean, they could say, "Oh, I still want to try. We just got to work out a little couple things. Get rid of your bachelor plaid. We'll be fine."
Right.
So we'll see.
They have a weird vibe, a weird connection. It's like, it's almost like they enjoy each other's toxicity. Right?
I mean,
that's kind of what it feels like.
That's what it feels like. You know,
they feed into it off of each other.
They feed off of each other, and then they, then they have their moments.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, as long as the bottles keep coming.
I guess as long as because I got a notification here. One of the rideshare companies is now starting to deliver alcohol. So if they're doing that in their area in Atlanta, as long as they got the ability to get alcohol delivered, I think they'll be okay.
Well, at least she'll be okay.
He's an undercover one.
Oh, you think he's undercover?
I think there's a few things, or either that or he's just feeding into it alongside of her. Okay. But remember when he was, got into that big argument with Chris, and there's a couple other times it was like, okay, bro,
he was drinking.
You had that bottle a little too hard. You tipped it a little too much. So we'll see. All right, and then Clara and Ryan. What are your thoughts on them?
Ooh, because she gives me the sense that she's in love with him.
Right.
But she is concerned that he's not going to say I love you back.
Right.
But I almost feel like she wants to say yes because there's that big potential there. Right. But unless they've been really communicating off camera, I want to say no, but I just feel like they're going to say yes.
I have the feeling they're going to say yes, although I do question how long it'll last.
Yeah, they may not last that much after the filming if
Right.
something doesn't happen on his end.
Right. I think there are a couple that will say yes to keep going forward, but it won't surprise me in a year if they do a recap of where are they now and that type of stuff, that they are not together. So they're a yes for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
For now.
For now.
For now.
For now.
For this moment. All right. And then Vincent and Briana.
I think they're going to say yes. They have the potential there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just working through. It's working through your individual, being a single person, and you're saying I'm willing to work through who I am with this person.
Yeah.
Because obviously Vincent has things to work through. She has things to work through.
True.
They have to realize we've been married 25 years.
Yep.
We have changed over the years. Shut up. I speak for myself. I know I have changed over the years. Yes, we have changed.
Yes.
And so these absolutes of I'm never changing, or, my friends ask me, am I changing? Guess what? When you're married to someone, you're living with someone, your views and stuff starts to change because you hear people's perspective.
Well, I mean, even the fact that who we were in our early 20s and who we are now in our 40s.
Exactly.
It's a different.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna change no matter what, right?
You should.
You should.
It's scary if you don't.
Right. I get concerned about when I see guys who are in their 50s who still acting like they're in their 20s. That's a whole other issue, whole other topic that we might talk about. Yeah, that's a whole other topic. We're gonna have some conversations for y'all in a bit too as well. But at the end of the day, I think that there is the added change that takes place when you have a person that you are growing with.
Right. That's the key, you're growing with.
And so I think as long as Vincent, because I think that in that couple, I think Vincent has more of an opportunity to get in the way of their success than Briana.
No, I think it's pretty even.
The reason I say I think Vincent has more of an opportunity to get in their way is because Vincent is sensitive about stuff.
He is, but she is very absolute. Like it has to go my way.
True.
And she's going to have to get out that all the time is not going to go your way.
Right.
And if she's saying, I want a husband, then allow him to lead. If you're saying you want a husband to lead you.
Right. I get that.
So
we'll see. But from the beginning, I think we've been saying that they were a couple that we'd be surprised if they didn't make it through.
I would be surprised. Because to me, then that's telling as well.
Oh, yeah.
That you're not willing to be called on your stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You will be single.
Yeah, because even the fact that, we didn't get a chance. Did we talk about the cutting of the braid?
Oh, yeah.
Let me just say this.
Yeah.
Listen, I have learned as a black man,
my God,
married to a black woman, don't mess with the hair. He should have asked.
He was like, babe, I want to surprise you. I was like, okay, tonight I'm going to help you. And it is a good thing, right? You've helped me with my hair before.
I have helped you.
Right. Like, I need some help. I can't get this out by myself. I need your assistance. So getting that is a really, it's a big ask.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And we're trusting each other.
Right.
So I guess she was asking like, hey, babe, I'm going to need you to help me take out my hair. And he probably was humming and humming. And then he was like, oh, this is going to be the night. But see, you don't know what we got going on. We decide when we're going to change hair, depending on what's going on.
Right.
And so she wasn't taking it down this week.
Right.
But it was only one braid.
Because you got to time it as well. I know you have to time it.
You got to time it.
You don't make changes too quick, too sudden in the middle of the week when you got things coming up. I get that. Yep. He going to have to learn that. But listen, cutting that hair, that was
funny.
All right. And then Haley and Jacob.
I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they should say no. But because they're so gung-ho at winning at life, it's like, it's almost like this is a competition for them. Let me see if I can wear you down. Who's going to wear down the other person first to give in to them?
Yeah.
And I see them saying yes when they well, that's my opinion. Maybe they shouldn't, But I think if they can get over these little things, I feel like they could be a good couple. I mean, they know each other more than they do.
Right.
So they have the potential there.
I think they are another couple that has to get out their own way.
They do.
I think that we've seen moments where there's a spark that could grow into something.
Yeah.
But then there's also moments where they just get petty with each other.
Right.
You know, when she was digging into him about his eggs.
Right.
And waiting for everybody.
Right.
And when he was digging into her about, changing and everything. So
right.
We've seen those moments where they get petty with each other. We've seen those moments where they lash out at each other. But can we be honest? There are times in our marriage where it's like, look, I like you. I love you, but I don't know if I like you right now. Right.
Well, or you're moody, or you don't want to be bothered. Yeah, you can be moody.
We ain't gonna talk about moody right now, but okay. Go ahead.
I have an excuse.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's go on to the next couple.
Well, that's the only couple.
That's
it.
The only couple.
That's it. I think we got everybody.
Seemed like there was more people.
Well, because Paige and Chris don't count anymore. Listen, we count them out. That's the only couple. So we'll see what happens.
See what happens. I mean, I think it was a good spectrum. We'll see, if they still come over each other's house to check on the dogs, right?
Right.
Because this is the big dog family moment.
Yeah, everybody got dogs. Everybody has a dog dad or what have you.
So maybe they'll keep, keep in contact for the animals'
Get custody of the animals and stuff.
Right. Have visitation.
Visitation weekends. Wow.
Right.
All right. So listen, we appreciate you guys. Let us know in the comments your thoughts. Who you think,
your predictions.
Who you think is going to make it through decision day.
Right.
And then we'll definitely come back and do a recap, of course, of the decisions and even any of the recaps that we find from that. But make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, request notifications, hit us up in the comments, and we will see you next time. Conversations with the Crawleys. Have a good one.